am Maria.
I'm Claudia. I'm Mariona.
I'm Bruno.
I'm Hugo.
And I am going to talk about ocean events.
I'm going to talk about ocean motion.
And Bruno will explain the ocean creatures.
This octopus is called Dumbo, and they have round ears sticking in the sides of the head, and they look like the ears. They look like elephant ones, like Dumbo Disney character. And they use their ears for swim and to move in different directions.
They have big eyes, but they can see very well because which isn't a problem because in midnight zone is dark.
They belong to a group of octopus called umbrella. They are called like this because when they spread their arms out, they look like umbrella.
They are small, less than a foot. They live very deep, 9,800 to 23,000 foot deep. They can change the color of their body, and females they lay eggs anytime that they want, and they also live 3 to 5 years.
They don't produce ink. They don't have any sac. This makes sense because you don't need ink in the midnight zone because it's absolutely dark.
They swallow their prey while they eat copies and crust of the ocean. They are also called jellyheads because there is enough pressure to keep in shape. And that's all.
Very well.
Now I'm going to talk about ocean events. I am going to talk about James Cook, that was an explorer. He was born the 27th of October, 1728, in a small village of Yorkshire. At the age of 17, Cook moved to a place called Whitby, that is in the coast. In 1769, the planet of Venus was due to pass in front of the sun, and it's a strange event. So the British government decided to do an expedition to observe that thing, and Cook was the commander. In April 1769, they arrived in Tahiti. They observed this event, and they continued through New Zealand, and they sailed along the Australian eastern coast. The second voyage was at 1772, and they went with two ships sailing the Antarctic, but they returned back because of the cold weather. The third and the last voyage, James Cook discovered Hawaii, but in a fight he was stable and they killed it. That's all.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about a tsunami. In the 2004, an ocean earthquake and tsunami known by the scientific community that took place in the West Coast Pacific Ocean. On Saturday, 25th of December, the epicenter was in Indonesia. The earthquake caused a series of tsunamis bordering the Indian Ocean, killing lots of people, flooded coastal communities across the south and southeast, including Indonesia, Malaysia, and Thailand. The number of deaths was more than 275,000. So, and thousands of missing of persons. It's the third largest earthquake and took 10 minutes. And waves reached the 30 meters high.
Mhm.
And the world community donated more than $7 million of dollars to the victims of the tsunami.
Very well.
So here we have some images. This is before the tsunami, and this is after the tsunami. So we can see that it's all like destroyed. And here there are some more images that we can see the waves and the people running.
Okay.
Here we have a little video that shows a little bit of the tsunami and how the people ran away.
Okay, and finally, then we have here a model.
We make this model to represent the tsunami that happens in India in 2004. And what happens is that the floor starts moving, and then when this movement arrives to the sea, the two tectonic plates collide and produce small waves that arrive to the coast, but then the size of the waves increase and produce a big wave that destroyed everything, and a lot of people die because of this tsunami.
Mhm. Very
And
well.
here is like the small waves that are arriving to the coast, and here is the big wave that destroyed everything.
Okay. Well, the process of a tsunami. Very well, guys. A big clap for them, please. Well done.